Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader and let's get ready for another potential awesome week on Nvidia. Are we setting up for $140 this week? Is that a possibility? That is the all-time highs, or are we going to reverse down? Like, what's going to happen? What is the price action telling us? Because $140 is not that far away, and price action looks like is showing us all the signs that it can test that all-time highs. Or is it not? Well, let's take a look at in this video through the lens of technicals as what is everything telling us. Now, before going further, I also want to let you know none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion here, nothing more than that. Now, for last week, our plan was this. We were watching $106 area, a significant transition zone into the full bull mode. I provided you my modeling system, and that was it, right? We got this massive awesome move. We also got above 20 days moving average. We also got above $118. We also got above 50 days moving average. Nvidia is unstoppable, right? Now, what from here? So what first thing I want to show you is going to my universal indicator, and let's do the short volume on. Now, what I want to point you to is, oh, well, and guys, one more thing. Actually, this new thing that you are seeing, ladder trading, there is another tool coming out soon for the members. Just a spoiler, all right? I'm working on this tool. More on this I'll share once it's fully ready. Now, so anyways, what we have here is this 29 short volume percent that came back then was also a leading cause of this squeeze, because short sellers tried to double down, but the price action was not supporting it, because price action already turned to the bullish pivots. It already reversed from the downside into the upside, and bears just were completely doing ridiculous stuff, not doing any analysis. They were just like pound the short, and they got blown up. They're kaboom. Short sellers are kaboom, guys. They're done. Kaboom. Now, they try to double down, but that's what is leading to the squeeze all the way through, because they are now covering as well, because 29% short volume is quite a high short volume. Also, in consideration that those days, it's not that we had high volume. So even on the low volume days, when you see high short volume coming, it just tells you that it's just the short sellers really coming in a high quantity in relativeness to the regular volume, right? So now what are we seeing is that the last trading day, that is on Friday, again, in my opinion, short sellers are making mistake again, trying to come in high quantity at 28%, again on a relatively lower volume, and price action is not supporting it still. Like, they're just gonna lead it to more squeeze, or yeah, like if the price action doesn't slow down here, this if we gap up a little bit more, it's just gonna squeeze it out again, these short sellers. And they are, again, in my opinion, they are still making a foolish move here, because price action is not supporting this high 28%. There is no point in coming short and shorting here. Just my opinion though, all right? Now, there are two things that can happen here, right? The thing is that, here's the thing. The thing is that if the short volume has to turn into fruition, we need to see a deep red sell-off candle, right? And then continuation, we need to see a couple of days of consolidation and fall to the downside. The problem is that why likelihood of that happening is low, and there's more likelihood of we continuing to squeeze up, is for the reason that we have lot of structural support sitting here. First of all, at 118, this is a very strong structural change that Nvidia has done. From this was the distribution phase back then, and after breaking it and regaining it is some very strong sentiment shift, first of all. And then also, previously we had this 29 short volume percent on a strong red candle and close to the previous supply zone retest. Right now there is none of that. Right now we have a strong green candle, first of all, with a lot of 50 days moving average support sitting down underneath right away. $118 significant support sitting here. So in my opinion, short sellers are making a mistake still on this particular time, and this is one of the reasons also that I think, in my opinion, we'll see a continuation in the price action, not just for the short sellers piling in at a wrong place and price action still looking strong, and that's going to lead to squeeze, but also there are other reasons that which we'll take a look at right now. So let me turn this off. And let's go now to the hourly. Well, just before going to the hourly interval, I just want to highlight again and point your attention to that we are above 50 days moving average. Structure on Nvidia is still to the upside. I'm not seeing even a pivot right now, as if like a pullback pivot. Everything is just higher highs here. So there's not even a higher low forming. It's just plain bullish, guys. So as even if any pullback comes, and I'll show you on the hourly interval a couple of more things, but we have already taken out another pivot here, that is the $118 range, and as long as we stay above this now, even through the pullbacks, we just have a good support of 50 days moving average and 118. As long as we are above it, I'm not worried. And even if we lose 118, 20 days moving average, in my opinion, is another support. Nvidia has a lot of opportunities through these pivots to continue to form pivots to continue upside. I don't think until earnings we would see a reversal or a massive sell-off, in my opinion. If price action breaks, I'll talk about it here on my channel and videos. But in my opinion, the way that things are looking, I think through until earnings, we'll see the rip continue or price stay up here and stay strong, in my opinion. Now, before going to the hourly interval, I want to show you first weekly interval actually. So here's the thing, guys. Now, the way on the weekly interval things are with Nvidia, we are full on bullish, higher highs, higher lows, and the strong week that it has closed, guys, this has taken out the previous pivot already here on the weekly interval as well area, right? I mean, yeah, this is just super strong right now. Any pullback, even as I said, 118 is just fine. I mean, any pullback until 20 weeks moving average this week is still fine. I don't think 20 weeks moving average pullback is going to come, but Nvidia is just going to be fine, in my opinion. All right, let's go to the hourly interval and let's take a look at some of the levels that we can target for near-term plays, right? Intraday plays. What are the things to watch? So, guys, pretty much as we continue to stay above even 122 now, any pullback until then is just, even intraday, is just a bullish structure. All right. And even 50 or until 122 is just a bullish structure, and we might just continue higher. Any cool off, it has to happen. We have to lose 122 and also 50 hours moving average. That's the thing. If that happens, sure, some intraday cool off may come, but that will be only intraday. $118 area is just a strong positive structure for again back again to the upside. It's just the structure is not bearish, right? Now, possibility of $140, right? And again, well, if we just stay where we are and just continue higher, break level to the upside, 121.65 cents. Next level is 127. And after that, we have levels like 136. And then after that, it's straight away all-time highs around 140, right? So now what's the another thing that we are looking at here? And that is the possibility of 140, right? So the way Nvidia is running almost average range of $5, like the way it has been running up every day, I mean, 5 days, right? 5 times 5 is what? 25. Even if, let's say, it doesn't go $5 range every day, we are at what, 124. We are just what, $16 away. It just need 3 days or so to get to 140 with the average range of $5, provided just do upside range, right? But yeah, like right now I'm not seeing any price action to the downside. There is high likelihood that we might test these upside levels somewhere this week. But again, as long as we stay above 118, which until then, as I said, it's just going to be a pullback. If we lose that, there's 20 days moving average support also coming. Even if this week, let's say for some reason it slows down, I just don't see it becoming bearish. We have then one more week until earnings, and in my opinion, things will remain strong. But again, yes, if structure will get weaker, I'll talk about it on my channel. But so far, I'm not seeing any weakness on Nvidia. What I'm seeing is just pure strength here. In the price action, there's just a lot of strength sitting. So I think the week will be stronger on Nvidia, and I'll keep covering if I see something changing, right? But yeah, that's that, right? There's just a lot of support sitting here on Nvidia. All right, guys, that's it for this video. And if you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.